So what happened? The quarantine's over there for you guys?
Not as bad as other countries because like in Taiwan we were doing a lot of protection earlier than other countries, so it's not really bad out here. People still got to do things and work, and people still walk on the street. So it's pretty good out here.
So you're going back to school now already?
Yeah, but everyone wear masks in school. Like, you can't even get in school without a mask. That's one thing.
So they're being strict about social distancing and things like that. But you guys are probably maybe one of the first countries that are releasing the lockdown, the shutdown. Like even U.S., the schools are still are open, they're still online. So it's kind of strange. What's that like?
Yeah, because it's pretty like a big part of being a Taiwanese right now, because like this situation really shows how Taiwanese doing deal with crisis like this, you know.
Yeah.
Like everyone really doing what government says, and no one is breaking the rules and shit. So it's pretty good.
Also, you think because you guys followed the rules and obeyed, that's why you guys were able to open up sooner?
Yeah, because like out here, everyone you have to wear mask wherever you go. Like that's number one rules out here right now. And I think it's because wear mask in Taiwan is not a big deal. I don't know about Western world, because I heard about wear mask in US or in Europe is kind of weird.
Yeah.
You wear mask.
It's not anymore, bro. I swear, go to the store right now, everyone is wearing a mask, because first of all, before it was just everyone started wearing it because they didn't want to get sick, and then the government and local governments made it like a minor crime to not wear the mask, so you get a fine, you get in trouble, so you have to wear the mask now. It's mandatory.
Yeah. So because Taiwanese, we already wear masks, because I think it's because
part of culture, right?
It's because back in 2003 there's a same virus called SARS.
SARS.
Has an outbreak in Taiwan. So because we had that experience, so this time we took it very seriously at the first beginning. That's why we can where we are right now. We can still chill outside. People still get to work and shit.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are already going again. You guys are going to school again. You guys are working again. You're at a park. You don't have to wear a mask. I mean, you still have to wear a mask, right? But it's
Yeah, but it's if you go outside and there's no one, you don't need to.
Yeah.
There's no they won't force you to wear a mask, to be honest. But it's everyone wear masks if you going to take a bus and shit. They will wear a mask. Wherever you go to public space, you have to wear a mask. But besides that, you don't have to.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of strange because when I first talked to you, I don't know, a few weeks ago, over here no one was required to wear masks. We weren't even on shutdown yet. It wasn't too crazy serious. And over there, you guys were one of the first countries to go on like shutdown. You know, you weren't even going to school. You were online at school. The school was online. You guys were all on shutdown and lockdown. You guys closed your borders, had quarantines. Like, you guys were taking it very serious early on, before like America even did anything yet. You know, and then now, fast forward to now, you guys are already like off shutdown. You're going to school already in person. You guys have work, and we're over here having a crisis because everyone wants to work. People are going to school online, and we still have to do social distancing and masks. And you know, we're trying to slowly go into opening up the economy and the government again, and you know, businesses and everything opening up again, pretty much. You know, so it's kind of strange. You know, we're like opposite.
I was surprised how he won that game.
Yeah, because I have been like noticing the news from US.
Yeah.
I saw some like horrible news, like US system crime and like bullshit from government.
Yeah, I would take any news with a grain of salt, though. You know, it's not as bad as everything. Like, is worse from everywhere else. Over here, they're saying Asia's bad and Italy's bad, and then Italy, or I don't know. I guess Italy is quite bad, but and then in other places they're saying U.S. is bad because we have a lot of cases and a lot of deaths. But a lot of those deaths are in New York. When you've been to New York, you went with me to New York. You know, you can see why New York. Well, you remember New York has like buildings everywhere and public transportation. Like, it's packed. Yeah, New York, it makes sense. You know, like why it would spread fast in New York.
Over there.
But
and they don't like wear masks in like MRT, like subway and shit.
Hey, fix your mic. I think you're blocking it.
Oh, I thought I saw a guy. That was just my shadow. You see that shit so far away.
Right.
Yeah.
But
There
now?
you go. There you go. Yeah. It's better.
Yeah, I mean like because New York just too many people, bro.
Yeah, man. It's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
You remember, it was crazy, bro. I like it. It was fun, but it was just like, I would not want to stay there forever. It's too much. It's too crazy there, you know? It's fun though, but it's
fun.
yeah, but it's just people are everywhere, man.
But how's the situation over there? Like, because you just done a road trip, right?
Yeah. So I went on the road trip, you know, from California to Georgia. So I went from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast, you know? And like the further east you get, those states on that side, they're not really, the people don't really they don't really want the lockdown. They don't want the quarantine. They want to hurry up and get back to their businesses. It's not, they're not even taking it as serious, you know. I think when I went to Georgia, they had just opened up again. So some states over there are actually already open. So they're going, yeah, so that means that they're having, some businesses are already open. You can go and sit down in restaurants now and eat together and things like that. So you can still have, you still must have social distancing, and you have to wear your mask. I think mask is by decision. You like, you're not obligated, I think, but all I know is when we came back to Cali, so from Georgia back, I passed through Indiana, Missouri. Missouri was empty, it was dead. St. Louis was dead, it was like empty as hell. Indiana, it's like they're like a lot of social distancing, businesses are still closing, but when we left, I think they were like gonna open on that weekend or something like that. Went into Texas and New Mexico. Texas is supposedly, I think either they opened or they're supposed to be opening pretty soon. And then when we get closer to California, it just gets serious again. Like New Mexico, Arizona, they're serious. Like, they're not playing. You know, I walked into a gas station, didn't have a mask on, right? I was just going to walk in and use the restroom. They kicked me out. They said, no, you can't come in here. I got a mask on. I was like, oh shit. So I went back to the car, grabbed my mask, and went back in, you know? But yeah, they're pretty serious.
Why is that though?
I mean, I think it just depends on the governor that's governing the state and the type of politicians that are in power. Like, at least that's what they're pretty much saying in the media. So, like, some politicians are, like, more for avoiding the virus, and some politicians are more for saving businesses. Because right now there's two things going on, right? You got the virus spreading, people are dying, you know, or getting sick, but not a lot, but some people are. And then you got the businesses that are failing because of the virus and because people are stuck in their homes and they can't work and there's no employees and there's no consumers.
No.
There's no one to, businesses don't have business, you know, because there's no crowd, there's nobody out there. Which is why, like, me, Flea Rock, Junior, like, all of us don't have jobs right now. Because what do? We work with crowds of people, you know? So any job, like, that has to do with the crowds and big events and people. Like, even my Toyota job. You remember my Toyota job with Lisa?
Yeah.
Same thing. You know, it depends on having big events. And you go and you promote and market at big events. Can't do that either. So a lot of people are out of work right now because of this whole shutdown. So there's some states that want to get it going already. And they're like, man, forget this virus. It's not even that bad. We want to get to work, you know? And then there's some states that are like, wait, let's hold on. This virus might be bad. You know, money isn't worth people's lives. So it's like, that's the problem here, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like, in US is too big. So white people, like, I don't know, because if this virus outbreak in Taiwan, it will be fucking serious.
Yeah.
Because the population is like tense out here.
Mm-hmm.
Widespread, so like in Cali, for example, like I think Cali is pretty. Like if you want to stay inside, you can stay like inside forever.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
So white people afraid of this.
I don't know, man. I mean, honestly, I feel like a lot of it has to do with the media. And you got, like, think about the stuff that you're hearing. You're hearing that U.S. is going, it's crazy over here, it's bad.
Yeah.
We're hearing the same thing, you know. We're hearing the stuff about New York and that there's body bags and they had to build trenches to bury people. And then we're hearing the whole story of Italy and how Italy was bad and people were dying in Italy. So of course that kind of stuff makes people afraid and panic, you know. So
yeah, true.
Yeah, but I mean, in a place like Taiwan, you guys are so small. You guys are so tiny. It's a small country. If it spread there, yeah, man, you guys would all be infected. You guys are all stuck there on an island, you know, together. So it's like, yeah, it's crazy. You guys managed to like contain it like that. You don't know anybody that got infected?
Not my friend, because we like we only have like 400 and something people got this virus till right now.
Damn, 400 cases.
And we only got and we only got like 6 deaths.
What?
Only 6 people died.
Damn, that's really good. So
Yeah.
around 400 cases and 6 deaths. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Crazy, huh?
yeah. You guys did a good job, really good job. Did you see that they were someone from the U.S. was talking to someone from I think it was the World Health Organization, and
Yeah.
they said something about Taiwan, and they didn't like that. They hung up on them because they they don't like you guys, bro.
He was at the crates.
WHO is bitch, bro.
Yeah, they don't like that, you know, because I guess they're with China and
Yeah, China is sponsor them, so
they don't want to hear that Taiwan is its own nation, you know. So when we call you guys by Taiwan, they don't want to hear that. They want to hear
behind.
People's Republic of China. That's what they want to hear.
yeah. See,
Get
Fucking
inside.
China, bro.
Yeah, what do you think about China, bro? What do you think about that whole situation? Like this, how they
I've seen
handled this?
snipers.
Do you think they lied? Do you think they handled it well? Do you
I
think they
think-
did on purpose? What do you think?
I think they definitely
I saw
did it on purpose, bro.
You do?
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
up there.
in history,
Dang, bro, I'm lasering them.
I think like China, they always want to like revenge, bro.
Hmm.
They want revenge from the World War II, and they got like so many shit going on in China, and people taking over, shit
Yeah.
like that. So in China, I think their government always wants to revenge, and this is the like because this virus is just too like too weird, and the timing is so
Dude, looking at me.
because the
That's
first
why
outbreak they didn't tell
I'm gonna
any
die.
other country about this,
Yeah.
and then suddenly they just locked down the
Oh,
Wuhan.
you almost got me.
Hmm.
They locked down Wuhan, and they
Holy
finally said there is a virus. But the people already travel from Wuhan to all over the
All
world.
over the world. Yeah, they let them go. It's weird, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
Putting down armor.
I think they did it on purpose, bro.
Hmm.
They try to use this virus to like make other country weak,
Yeah.
and then they can like take
advantage.
over something.
Dan, that's
Yeah,
funny
they take
because
something.
I had a conversation with one of my
I hit a
friends
couple, they went-
yesterday about this, and he kind of said the same thing along the lines of the same thing, that he had the same theory. He thinks China is kind of tried to use this virus to like take control economically, you know?
Yeah,
Hmm.
because you see right now, U.S. don't have
A comment.
like the army in Asia.
Yeah.
They already like throw it back, and that's what I'm afraid. I just saw a news the other day that say
They don't have
China has been like actively
One's a big
doing
green.
military
I downed one.
like
Why
action
the crate purple? Why
around the
Pacific.
Pacific,
Yeah.
and then
I killed him.
there might be something happening soon. So I'm still thinking about it. If the war gonna happen, it gonna happen, bro.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, if they do
Because
anything,
there's no.
We need
I think
armor.
if they do something, I think that would start a war. Whatever they do, if it's hostile or violent or aggressive in any way, it's gonna trigger a war, bro, for sure. If they're trying to take advantage and be advantageous of this time, it's gonna trigger a war. You know, maybe, hopefully not a world war, but you know how that shit goes. It'll be a war between U.S. and China, and then this country is gonna have China's back, and then this country's gonna have U.S.'s back, and then it's a fucking world war.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I saw it.
So, I
hope
heard
that will
rumors
happen, bro.
that like countries like Germany they want to sue China for this whole thing. You know, a lot
Oh,
of
for real?
yeah, like countries are trying to file lawsuits against China because they did not tell the rest of the world the details about this virus. So it's their responsibility to pay for all this economic damage that they caused. You know. Now, if China does not want to do that, then what's gonna happen? You know, I don't know. But
That's Richard.
Damn. I didn't know about that.
yeah, I mean, it's a rumor I heard from one of my friends. You know, and I want to, I want to look into that and see how true that is. But I could see that happening. You know, a lot of countries are probably upset about this entire situation. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I can see that, bro. Like, imagine Italy, it's dying like thousand,
He's a
ten
retard.
thousand, of 1,000 people and shit.
Yeah. Like if anywhere it's serious, it's definitely like parts of New York and Italy, probably the most serious in the world right now, where they're actually it probably feels like a real crisis in those places. You know what I mean? Maybe the rest of the world doesn't feel it as much, but I know those places do. You know what's strange though? I'm surprised like third world countries that don't have a lot of medicine are not having a lot of deaths or such a serious, you know, are reporting a lot. You know, maybe they can't afford the same amount of testing, but you'd think they would.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because like, imagine if the people die in Africa.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like Africa.
People won't even know. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
because they probably don't even have like certification
I dropped 2
or
mags. See
something.
Richard?
So like ID. So if they die from the virus, the government don't even know.
Yeah, what caused their death, probably. Yeah, I mean, who knows? But that's what I mean. It's like, think about those countries, maybe even countries that are already going through a hard time, poverty, famine, something similar already. They're already a lot of poor and starving people, and then they get hit with this virus. I think something like this virus, if it is,
That was my ex.
you know, generally deadly, it would wipe them out. Like we would hear about it. Like, yo, these millions of people are dying over here. Like I would assume so, but maybe the virus isn't as deadly. Cause that's something like that would be noticeable.
Yeah.
I think.
They're baiting it.
That's what I heard too.
It was
Like, I think
legendary. I think it's
this
on
virus has symptoms, but like for younger people, it's not like deadly.
Yeah.
It's only for like older people. They are pretty deadly.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. That's. I mean, that's pretty much what universal knowledge now. You know, everyone has the same idea about it. So, and that's why they want to get younger people who are able to move, able to work, who aren't really vulnerable. They want to get them working again. While older people who probably don't even work anymore, they're probably retired, should stay at home and be safe, be cautious. I mean, that's kind of the logic here in the U.S. You know?
There you go, Richard.
Yeah. So I think like this virus is kind of like
What is that here?
an emulation,
Emulation?
you know.
Oh, they
Like
got
they choosing people.
Mike Carson.
Oh, you think that? But how would they? You're saying that they programmed the virus somehow or something? That's your theory?
Yeah, yeah. They program the virus to like kill like the people with like weaker DNA and shit.
Oh, no one's
Yeah.
been over here.
Don't you think so? Like, because if you got like stronger immune system and shit, you won't die from this virus.
Yeah.
So if you
Hold on, wind is blowing.
won't die. What?
Go ahead. It's kind of
Oh
windy.
yeah. If you won't die, you get to live, and then the rest of people who got like weak immune system, they will die.
Yeah. See.
So it's kind of like this virus is choosing like stronger people, you know.
Oh, kind of like survival of the fittest, like Charles Darwin theory. Like, yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. I don't know, man. I mean, that's kind of what all viruses and sicknesses do, right? Is like, it's just the people with the best genes that are able to fight off these viruses will be the ones that survive, and those are the people that are left. That's kind of like the phenomenon in certain parts of Africa. There's people who have this kind of I think sickle cell or some kind of disease, but it's to fight off either another disease or a parasite or something. So this disease helps them survive this other disease or this parasite. It's like they're the ones that were born with this help them. So they genetically passed it on because they were the only ones that were living that contained that part in their genetics. Because everyone else that didn't have it died. You know, so it's just like anything. Only the people that are immune or people that have the strong genetics are gonna live, continue living, and then that gets passed on, and that gets passed on. But as far as the whole situation, I mean, I'm happy for you guys in Taiwan. I'm glad you guys are moving again. But as far as the future of the world, who knows where this might go? You know.
Yeah. We can even see the end of this situation right now.
Yeah. I mean, it seems okay for you guys right now. Are you guys letting people into your country yet?
Nah,
No.
not yet.
Oh, okay. So that's probably smart, honestly, because what could happen is you guys are good, you got it contained, and then someone comes over there and brings that shit there. You know what I mean? And starts spreading again. Because me and
Because
Purple.
go ahead.
yeah, you can say.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I say like we in our like we in our local case, like the local people who got this virus is only like 200 and something, and the other 200 and something is the people who is get back to Taiwan, you know.
They brought it to Taiwan.
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought it to Taiwan.
Ah. Yeah.
So in Taiwan, it's not even like serious. The virus is not even spread out here.
Yeah. Yeah. So then you guys don't want to, but I was saying that me and Jahar were thinking about going to Taiwan, but if you guys haven't opened your borders yet, then it's like we can't. You know, we want to because I want to see you guys, and then I know you guys are throwing jams already. Like I think there's probably maybe not that many countries in the world right now that are throwing events. You know what I mean? Like you guys are throwing jams already, bro. How's that going? Aren't you in the invite?
Yeah.
You better take that shit.
May 23.
May 23rd.
Fucking more people out here, bro.
You just smoke them, bro. Yeah, I want to be there. I wish I could be there. Jesus. Book my flight right now, but yeah, I don't know when US is gonna lift their shutdown, and then I don't know if you guys are even letting travelers into your country yet. So it's like we just gotta wait this whole thing out. You know what I mean? But you guys enjoy those battles over there, you lucky bastards. I'm tired of these online battles, bro.
Online battles are whack, bro.
They suck ass. They're so whack. I just like it's not the same. It's not the same, man.
Yeah, it's not the same. I was trying to like watch it, but like I just can't, bro.
I can't. It's so funny. Like when there's a time when the guy doesn't even hear the music and he's just staring at the camera like, and they're like, "It's your turn." And he's just like, he can't even hear the MC, you know. And he's just looking like.
Some people, their camera are awful, bro.
Yeah, it's all pixelated.
I just can't, bro.
Yeah, man. This is probably gonna be one of the funniest memories in history for breaking, for sure. When we look back on this and think about, damn, remember when we were forced to have online battles? I did one, bro. I couldn't do it, especially because I was on the road.
Yeah, I saw that, bro.
Bro, I was traveling. I was waking up at 7 a.m. because the guy I was traveling with, his dad wants to leave at 8 a.m. every day to the next state. Wake up at 7 a.m. to do my round, bro. I had like 30 minutes to do my round before I had to leave. I was like fucking dead. By the end of it, I just gave up. I was like, yo, I don't even care anymore. I'm just gonna do this stupid round. I'm fucking. I want to lose. I like to like sleep in, you know. So having to wake up at 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. to break at 7 a.m. First thing I did, I didn't even stretch. Had to wake up and just start breaking. My friend was like, "Come on, we gotta go. You gotta hurry up and do your round." I'm like,
We could get
fuck. Like, it's not worth it. It's not even worth it.
That's funny, bro.
I'll just wait for real battles, bro. It's better anyways, you know? Yeah.
Yo, keep training though.
Oh man, always. I've been using this time to get stronger. Because I feel like normally in a normal breaking year, breaking season, whatever, you break almost every week or every other week or every month. You don't really have time to like work out, like kill your body, because say you would lift weights really, really heavy, really hard, and then you're all sore, and then you have to battle that weekend, and then you're weak, you're all sore, you can't really hit your shit. So now that we have no time, there's no jams, it's a perfect time to get stronger. So I've been using this time to actually lift weights and get stronger.
Yeah, also stretching, bro.
Yeah, no, you told me that. It's true though. I've been working on my stretching too, doing yoga and shit. Days I don't lift, I'm stretching, and then days I don't break, I'm running or stretching. You know, it's like every other day I'm stretching. Like when I'm not breaking or not working out or running, I'm stretching. That's it. Like, and then
especially like try to stretching your spine, bro. I've been stretching my spine and that should feel good.
Well, you gotta send me some recommended stretches, bro. You gotta send me your shit. Whatever you watch, whoever you watch on YouTube or whatever stretching regimen you do, send that to me, bro. I'll do it for us.
I will send it to you later.
Yeah.
There's one guy I was like watching him for like months. Yo, this guy's the beast, bro.
Yeah. Hey, flexibility will help you make up some new moves, bro. For reals. You'll get some Russian shit.
Like Russian.
Yeah, man.
Jenna, he must doing yoga for years.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Those kids are born doing yoga. You seen these kids, bro?
Breakdance into yoga, bro.
It is. It's aggressive yoga. That's what Reveal always calls it. But as far as your situation and the whole COVID situation over there, I'm gonna wrap it up for that. I'm gonna still talk to you, but I'm gonna end the video capture right now. All right. So just give me a minute, real quick. All right. Hold on. Let me do this. But that's QD all the way from Taiwan, letting you know about the situation in Taiwan and how it's looking, how's it going out there. So.